Where would I set a fire that would distract a man? I'm remembering things about the world. My brain has retained information over 2 months. That's a miracle. I really don't know if that's gonna solve anything, to be honest. Oh, Christ in heaven. P! For the love of Christ. I swear to God, if 1312 works, this video ends here because I need some time to recover.
Yay! Progress!
And welcome back to normality. I've recovered. I've calmed down. I'm no longer full of intense rage. Last time, we made a guard wet himself. I don't know where he's gone. I assume there's some sort of toilet, and he's not just gone in the corner like a misbehaving dog. But maybe that's what he's into. We found this code for the lift. Let's get on with it.
Yay! Progress! I wonder if I can find Saul now.
God, I hope so. I recognize that makes it sound like I'm not enjoying the game. I am! I'm really enjoying this game. However, like a lot of adventure games, it sort of feels like the people who made this have something wrong with their brains, and that in order to fully enjoy yourself, you have to as well. Ooh, this is a very pretty room. In a sort of disgusting way. It kind of looks like I'm in an Aliens vs Predator game.
What are you doing here, you irresponsible uniform filler?
I would like a prisoner. Specifically, I would like Saul, please.
I would like a prisoner sent down to the research labs.
Okay, I'll send an email directly. Don't move, 2782, or you'll get us all into trouble. Looks like I'll have to take a trip there myself. The email network isn't working. Stay here. And don't touch anything.
Oh, it's very H.R. Gigery, isn't it? The wallpaper. I assume it's not wallpaper. But you can see those tendrils going up into a robotic vagina of some sort. Maybe a biomechanical breast that's birthing a penoid man. If you know H.R. Giger, you'll know what I mean. He had some issues.
What a huge desk!
You're very easily impressed, Kent. That's not that big a desk. I mean, it's big-ish.
Nothing of interest here. It's just one of those boring old computers.
I mean, there is a very obvious mushroom-shaped huge button that we can slam, but I don't know if we should. I'm worried about what will happen. Maybe poison gas will come out of these tendrils. Ah, we're doing it.
What the?
Now, when you say what just happened? Oh! Oh, that doesn't look great. Can I open this door? I can. So we have other places to go. This is probably the tube that leads down to the scientician room, the research lab. Don't close the door. I'm terrified of doors in video games because if they automatically close, there's no telling if they'll ever open again. Stop it.
There's a picture of a hand here. Maybe it will tell my fortune. If it says anything about a tall, dark stranger, I'm buying a gun.
I don't really understand the joke.
Looks like a propaganda screen. What do these guys know about life?
You're like 20. You're barely a person. You're not like a proper person until you're like 25. Sorry to anyone who's very slightly younger than I am. I guess we'll go into the hell room. I don't want to follow that guy in there yet.
This guy looks like he's managed to weather the storm a little better than those other saps. I wonder what goes on inside these tubes.
That's probably not good. Are they going down into processing, or are they going into some sort of incinerator like Willy Wonka? Oh, by the way, I was laboring under the delusion for the first 2 recording sessions that was Corey Feldman that you just heard, because I was aware that all the voice acting for the game was redone for an American re-release in order to drum up some star power for the American market. And I thought it was Corey Feldman doing a little bit of a voice to sound a bit more bodacious and radical than he is. But this is what Corey Feldman's version actually sounds like.
It's very relaxing watching this all day. Oh yeah. Whoa, trippy. To the world's most normal dad. I didn't buy it. Honest. What a nerd. He looks really uncomfortable in those clothes. Look at those colors. You could spear fish with those.
I heard that. Watch your step, will you still can?
It's terrible. It's so much worse than I was expecting. I thought this might be in the period, that slim sliver of an era, when Corey Feldman was still putting actual effort into his career and not just owning a cult, basically. Read up on Corey Feldman. It's interesting. In a very pathetic way. But no, this I think is just the original voice acting, which is fine by me. Whatever GOG wants to give me, that's what I will accept. I'll eat up my slop like a good little pig. What am I supposed to do here now? Do I get in the tubes?
Still no luck. They're super cold. Damn thing's locked. Must be on a timer or something.
I knew it! What did I just say about doors? I knew it! I'm a little bit lost now then.
All the tubes are suddenly vacant. It looked like those people disappeared through the floor.
Yeah, you used one of those tubes earlier. New mood filter arrival imminent. Are you Saul?
Session.
Oh Christ! I don't want to be normal. Put on a cool CD. Christ, I don't know what to do. Can I leave?
No way. The only switch is probably outside.
Talk to me.
God, it's Leader Paul. Or it could be...
Oh no!
No, 2782. Why are you here?
I quite like the hairstyle, I'll be honest.
2782. Why are you here?
I'm not sure. It's all fine here. I don't like the jodhpurs. Are those jodhpurs? Is that what those are? And those little kneecaps. These are not good outfits.
I got a little lost in the lobby.
You have screwed up in the most comprehensive manner.
Are you a robot?
Not only have you allowed a dangerous subversive freak to taint one of my most prized shopping locations, you have also lost the evidence which we had gathered to convict this mad felon. What have you got to say for yourself?
Nothing. I don't think I have anything. Am I about to be killed?
Do with me as you see fit.
As you seem incapable of functioning in any capacity in this city, I have no choice but to strip you of all tokens of office and send you to the pens to reflect on your mistakes, pending a rather unlikely change in my mood.
Please, one more chance. I won't screw up again, I promise.
Ah, things begin to make sense. Do you know the penalty for masquerading as a Norm Trooper boy? It is a lifetime sentence in the mood filter. From now on, this room will be your second home. But you will see it from Saul's point of view, from inside the tubes. You see, people like you are far too valuable to kill. You provide an indispensable service, sifting the ideas sent in by the furniture transmitters. Ideas that the population of this city contribute on a daily basis. My brother is one of the best in this capacity. It is ironic in a way. He is now part of his own invention. An invention made to keep criminals off our streets, to let them provide a valuable contribution to our city's well-being. I thought it too good an idea to waste on criminals, so I secretly gave it to all our people.
Villains love to
The
talk.
idyllic city you live in is the result. Now, guards, take him
I'll be honest, that
away.
doesn't make me like Saul
Put
either.
him in the cubicle next to Saul. I shall enjoy watching his slow decay in my trophy.
Like Saul, if he invented these mind control transmitter things, I don't like him either. The death device was only supposed to be used for good, not evil. He's either naive or just as morally bankrupt as his brother, just in a different direction. Well, I'm in jail again. I'm hoping that was meant to happen. Ooh, some orifices. These look like some tubes might come out of them.
I can see the city out there in all its polluted splendor. Surely they could do something to brighten the place up. Something along the lines of the Great Fire of London, perhaps?
I think there was a few of them. Look into orifice. I'm always saying that.
This must be the John, but not like one I ever saw before.
Oh, I hope it's not just one long drop and it's like if you happen to be using it at the same time as another person, you just get ruined. Oh, sparks. How do I...
These are like the things I saw in that room full of tubes. It usually means something very odd is about to happen.
Oh. It is a tube! I'm not a big fan of this. I have none of my inventory. Oh my god. Hang on.
I don't feel so bad now. It looks like this place might blow at any second, though. One more gizmo could just do it.
Okay.
How can I do that from in here?
I don't know how to get out. What do you... Right. Scrap of cloth. There we go.
I can't think of much to write about. The iris valve must have ripped it off. Luckily, there's no blood on it.
Okay. This might be on a timer.
The cell door. Looks like no one around here.
Before
is
your brain
dense enough
turns to
leave them
mulch, get
unlocked.
out of this area.
What's wrong with a bit of inefficiency? I always seem to get by with it. There's nothing on the tray at the moment. It can't be feeding time yet.
Why? Fork and spoon.
They're attached to the machine.
Whoa, how?
These leads reach halfway to the door, probably stopping the inmate from taking the guard by surprise with a sharpened spoon.
Fork to the eye would do a decent amount of damage. Okay, leads. So I need to cut the leads, maybe? Fork and spoon. Use fork and spoon with food
There's
mess.
no food to use them with.
I don't know. Hang on.
Here's a small scrap of denim. This must be what Saul uses to send messages on. Sure beats toilet paper. I can't think of much to write about. Besides, I have
Christ.
no ink substitute.
Ink substitute. I need an ink substitute. I hate to bring it up even, but dirty protest? Okay. Filter room. I don't know what else is gonna happen in here.
It's Saul. He's holding up a sign.
Bring 3 mood transmitters into this chamber. Get them now, lad.
How? Where do I get another one? I mean, it can't be doing that bad to our brain if he's still lucid enough to write that. Oh, God, who did this to my food? Gravy drip. Okay, well, that's ink.
I can't think of much to write about. Besides, I have no ink substitute.
Yes, you do.
Have you ever tried to pick up gravy with your hands?
Well, use a spoon then.
I can just get them to my mouth if I stoop.
And then, like, spit the gravy onto the thing. That's... I don't know.
Also, I don't want to wipe up that much mulch with it. It seems pointless.
Loose tap. I just see loose tap as well.
What's this here for?
I don't know. Use a fork on it. Please, do something. Oh God, the sparkles are back! Christ! Hi guys.
Bring 3 mood transmitters into this chamber.
Yeah, we know. I thought you would be more help, like, hey, if you use the fork on the ground and chisel it into a pen shape, you can use the gravy. All I have is some denim. Let's hope this takes like a month to take effect and we're actually gonna be alright.
I guess they don't like people getting comfortable around here. I don't reckon these flimsy chains could take my weight anyway. One of them looks really worn.
Is that a hint? If I put something on the chain? There's no more gravy? Where'd the gravy go? Oh, I guess I'm going down into different cells. Oh, for Christ's sake.
Those old blue walls. I never thought I'd see them again. What a depressing color scheme. How did I get myself into this mess? How do I escape this hellhole?
No one ever has. I hope that's improved your day, weirdo. Should have stayed in your apartment like a good boy.
Please let me out. I have someone to rescue.
Is that some kind of joke? Shut up, Knutson. Otherwise, your life could get real hard.
Oh,
Ah, another cell. I wonder if that's where they keep Saul.
I guess so. I thought he might help.
Yeah, maybe sitting down and thinking the situation over might help.
Yes! All I had to do was sit. I should have known. It's a gizmo! Take it! No, no chain in here. That's fine. Oh, a splint. Okay, splint. Take that as well.
I have it.
I don't know what a splint will do. Gonna help not break my limbs, or I'll set it if they do break, right?
This thing might have a use. I'd be normal if I knew what it was, though. Stainless steel tray, a dispensing nozzle and cutlery on unbreakable plastic cords. They're just a little too short to make eating a pleasure.
Hang on. Forget what I was about to say. How did you just pronounce the word pleasure? Also, I thought you said you could stretch them halfway across the room. Now they're rigid? Oh, for Christ's sake, fine, put me in the tube. I long for the tube now. I'm a tube man. I'm an institutionalized tube man. Can't make it on the outside. What the hell is that? I guess this is what's happening as I get the gizmos.
It's Saul. He's holding up a sign.
2 more now. Brave lad.
You're going for a kind of a grandfatherly thing. Oh, I like this little blob boy most of all. Hello. That sounded more sexual than I intended it to. Anything new about this room? Because it's a different room, right? We're getting filtered between the 3 or 4 rooms. Sit on a bench again? Another one? Oh my god, that's 2! That's 2!
I need to get it out of the bench first.
What do you mean, get it out of the bench? It's right there.
I need to get it out of the bench first.
What do you mean? Is it stuck? Well, use the splint then, I guess.
What, from here? Get real.
Oh, I can't remember how to look down. Are you joking? You hold down both buttons at once. It doesn't come up much.
This thing might have a use. I'd be normal if I knew what it was, though.
Oh my god, the perspective. Oh my god, I regret this already. How do I reset the view? I can't remember. Well, that's about right. Use the fork to get a...
There's no food to use them with.
God damn it, no! Stop it! I'm busy!
There's nothing on the tray at the moment.
Stop it!
It
Fork
can't
and
be
spoon on
feeding time
Gizmo!
yet.
God damn it! Oh, I'm mad. I could feel that being right. I'm chopping this down for you. I've been here for a while. I'm not a smart person. I'm gonna have permanent brain damage after this. And nobody would be able to tell. Gravy dip?
What, from here? Get real.
I'm gonna kill you.
No, it won't break. I need to give it a really good smack with something. It's begging for punishment.
Ew. I didn't like that at all. Right. Right. This is not helping. Like, he keeps talking about writing things. I'm assuming I'm on the right track here. Yeah, send me. I don't expect this, but it would be fun if this led to more dialogue options. Like some indescribable spark of my personality has been removed after all this. Maybe he'd be less annoying. I don't know if there's anything else to do in this room. Oh wait, a bracket. That looks like a spanner.
It's some kind of bracket. I just seem to be collecting junk around here.
And one of these had a loose tap. It's all coming up. Millhouse. I believe we just wait for the sparkles now. Me after trying my first tab of acid. That's stolen valor. I'm not cool enough to have tried acid. Wonder how many times I'm gonna have to go through these tubes. It's already been so many. I could do without this little waiting segment every time. I get it. I'm being mulched. At least I get to look at Wiggly Boy over here. Maybe, if I align myself right, I can prise this out with the fork. Or the spanner. Hey! I knew something would work! This stretches way farther than you were making it out to be. Yes! Now, loose tap, right? Nope, that's the next one. So I guess we're done here. Yippee! I'll wait for the sparkles. Can I use this as a flail? I mean, you could use some sort of weapon. I get that you're more the sort of stoner hippie type, but maybe whipping one of the guards to death with a big chain wouldn't go amiss. They are basically Nazis. This is a really pleasant experience. I've cut it out for you, but I just spent about 20 seconds coughing and choking as a unpopped popcorn kernel got lodged in my throat. Yes, I am chewing unpopped popcorn kernels in between those segments. They're on my desk, I may as well. It only slightly damages my teeth and makes me choke sometimes. Bracket on this. Hey!
Oh, jeez! Food's sputting out everywhere! Norm, get me out of this hole or I'll die the most tasteless brown death ever!
Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm in the bathroom! Maybe I could have just asked
to pee. I think you missed my ear.
Oh, that is absolutely disgusting. I'm not writing in my own filth. I really thought we were going to use the gravy as ink. I'm not writing something in my own filth. I am not Bobby Sands. I'm not doing it.
Gentlemen use these to avoid getting their shoes wet.
I hate public bathrooms, and I hate urinals. Urinals should not exist. Just have a stall, I'll wait. I have never by choice used a urinal, and they are always coated in a layer of piss. It will kill your faith in humanity if you go to a public bathroom with urinals to see people walk directly from the urinal, spraying piss willy-nilly, then walk up to the sink, look in the mirror, check their hair, and then leave without washing their hands. I see that every time I use one.
I don't have all day. Do your business and back to your cell.
I'm busy ranting. Leave me alone. I forgot I was playing a game. Oh, I'd love to have a shower.
I can't. There's no shower head.
I thought it was one of those raindrop ones.
I can't flush the toilet. The ball cock seems to be jammed for some reason.
Oh.
It just doesn't want to open.
Look inside. Take.
I can't do that.
Well, what's in it? Oh, hang on. I can look down. I always forget. Oh!
Okay, I have it. I'll just hide it about my person.
I hate to say it, but prison pocket?
Okay, mister. That's your cue to squeeze and leave.
That's a horrible sentence you just said. But I think we've done it. I think we're fine. What was the splint
Hey,
for?
clean citizen.
I really thought we were
Next
going to have to
time,
use that as
You will
ink.
be in hot water. Literally.
Yeah, like I'm terrified.
And what was the denim for? As soon as the next sparkles come, we're sorted. We've got 3 gizmos. Wait, it's wet. Do I have to dry it?
It's still working, even though it's totally wet.
Okay, that's fine then. I'm not going to be precious about it. I feel like I've been standing here for unusually long and it's no longer happening. That really worries me. Oh, thank God. That one seemed to take about 2 minutes. I've just been standing here in silence. This is really pleasant. Yay! Oh, that doesn't feel
elevator.
good.
Leave me alone.
We gotta head to the roof.
Do you know the code to the roof? What about those other men? This is why you needed the flail. I can't remember your name, but I liked you.
Get out, Saul. I'll get die.
Die.
Leave me, Kent. I'm old. We got what we came for. Now go.
But die, I get. Sorry, Die. Try not to die.
Bless my soul, you've liberated Saul. Welcome back.
Yeah,
Kent.
but it's
You
a
truly
net
are a brave genius.
0 gain here. Was not easy. It drove me a little insane.
I almost got stuck in that misery factory.
I see. Where's Ty? I thought he was coming back with you.
He kind of met with an accident. I didn't see exactly what happened. He told us
You
to go
you
on
liar! You
without
saw
him.
exactly
No
what
matter.
happened.
He is our cause's first martyr.
I hate
We
you
turn to Saul
people.
for our guidance now, while Brian composes our anthem of triumph and loss.
Is that what it is? I thought he was washing some pans in a washing machine.
I thought
No
you
matter.
liked Brian.
I must continue my work on the gadget you brought here.
They are part of the mood magnet, a terrible machine that I am solely responsible for.
In what way are you responsible, Saul?
They told you he
I
made them.
created a terrible machine. A machine which sucks out people's ideas and free will and stores it for later inspection. From what Kent has told me, I would guess there is one of these gizmos in every piece of furniture in the city. People are drained as they sit at work or in front of the TV. The
Dude,
data
that's
then
so
goes
deep.
through one of the mood filters, like the one we were in, Kent. Then it is sent on to the mood magnet proper, a machine too complicated to recreate.
I assume we'll need to kill that, and then all of the free will and radical dudeness in the machine is gonna get redispersed to the people, man. They'll be able to think for themselves.
If Paul is ripped off and built this amazing mind suction device, how come we aren't as dull as the other folks?
Luckily, there is one flaw in the magnet's design. A small piece of metal in the body is enough to earth and protect an individual. That is the sole reason we are different.
Ah, so that's why Norm 2782 has had such a sudden change in his life. The shrapnel lodged in his brain. It cured him, like the drill bit that snapped and lodged in my leg during one of my first experiments.
That would certainly do the trick. Crude, but very effective. I have an old-fashioned hip replacement. And you, Kent?
I have a ball bearing stuck in my ear. Been there since I was able to walk under chairs without banging my head.
Kinda makes warped Kent sense.
I was fully expecting him to say a Prince Albert. The game hasn't really leaned into that, though. It's kinda gross sometimes. We threw fecal matter at a man earlier, but it hasn't been sexual. I mean, we can see what's on display here, but it hasn't leaned into it.
How do we free everyone from your machine?
If we break the data link at one of the booster stations, it should weaken the magnet's grip on the populace long enough for them to realize what is going on. Damn my evil twin. It was only to be used in jails.
You understand that that's still bad, yes? I need, if I'm gonna keep working... Oh, it's a classic case of leftist infighting. This is why we're never in power. If I'm gonna keep working with you, Saul, you have to realize that that is just as bad as what Paul's doing. Sure, it's on a smaller scale, but prisoners have rights too. You can't use them for nightmare experiments where you steal their souls. This is horrible. You are a horrible person, and you don't seem repentant at all.
Where is the original?
It is at my secret labs.
But your lab has been fragged. The Saul Nistelux Memorial Stadium was built on the still-smoking crater years ago.
Just before the great shake-up,
Shake up?
when everything in the city changed. Di knows all about it, bless his soul.
Then Paul must have built a bigger and better one. I believe it could be this new stadium you speak about.
Where do I find a booster station? Give me a clue and I'll knock it out. I'm feeling kind of frisky.
There should be a strange noise when you are near one. It sounds a little like this.
I'm on it, Saul.
Oh god, it's just teleported me right here. Am I meant to just walk around and listen out for... Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can actually go into the TV shop. That's new. This was closed before, I believe.
Monster trucks again? Isn't there anything else to watch?
I kind of thought you'd be into monster trucks. Kind of feels like something that you'd go, dude, that's like totally rad. It like crushes all the other cars. Hello, friend.
He looks very, very bored, and is probably as boring as he looks.
That's not the noise, is it?
What do you think you're doing?
I don't know.
Hello, nice day.
It's a terrible day.
Oh, just trying to be friendly.
Well, go and be friendly somewhere else.
It's an inspection. I want to go in that back room because I think I hear like a noise in the background.
I need to inspect your premises.
What for? That's the stupidest thing I ever heard.
Well, you might have, wire rats.
Say what?
Wire rats. They're deadly, you know. They chew cables. If one of them took a liking to your shop, before you know it, all these TVs could be useless.
They're pretty useless now. Go away and let me watch TV.
Have you seen what's on? People might look back on this in the future as a golden age of sitcoms, but right now, it's all brain dumb and nonsense. Can I buy a television, please?
Can I buy one of your TVs, please?
If you must.
You don't seem very motivated, considering it's your job.
What's that got to do with it?
A pleasant sales manner makes a happy customer.
Why do I care about happy customers?
So they'll come into your dumb store again.
No one ever buys a second TV.
Suit yourself. Are you gonna sell me one or not?
Only if you show me your cash.
Ah!
This is why I thought it was Corey Feldman, by the way. It's because he said store, even though the subtitles said shop. So clearly what's happened, like a lot of video games, is that the subtitles are based on the script and wasn't revised to add any changes or ad-libs the actors made.
Well, I may be back later. Don't hold your breath.
Huh.
I hate my life.
Lots of mindless stuff to make watching TV more bearable. Sorry, I don't buy it.
Instead, we should play video games. Everybody knows that's better. That's definitely it. Listen to that. This door is just bricks.
I can see into some kind of control room and a turbine thing.
This is an incredibly unpleasant audio-visual experience.
It's bricked up very firmly. I don't want it.
I think bricked up is a new youth term. Being sexually aroused. The hip young teens use that to mean that. I only learned that fairly recently. In my head, bricked up meant like constipated? I don't know where that confusion came from. Oh, how the hell am I meant to get in here? Am I meant to get money? If I smash up the till with a big hammer, will you, like, run around and try and hurt me?
Nah, theft is morally wrong.
Yeah, okay. Oh, this is so small! Look at the baby TV! It's like a tablet, but you know, more of a cube.
You want to buy that?
Maybe. Can you give me a demo?
Just have a play around yourself. Feel free. But if you break it, you pay for it.
Thanks. I can't change channels. It needs a remote.
Where's the remote?
It just doesn't want to open. That's a mighty small TV. I don't really need one, but it seems like a good bargain.
I don't know how much it is. I don't know how much a modern TV is. Weirdly, I've never bought a TV. I don't really, I mean, I don't want to sound like Kent here, but I don't really watch TV. I use it for watching movies and, like, occasionally YouTube. I don't really watch TV much, though. And I never watch... Is that a remote there? Can I have this remote?
Nah, I'm not one of those guys who collects gadgets and widgets and useless electronic stuff.
You're in a video game and you need a remote.
What do you think you're doing?
Shut up! Wasn't there a remote in my flat? That might have been a thing. Hang on. Where's my flat? It's over here somewhere.
I'd better not disturb this thing. It's keeping the TV on.
Oh, I hate you so much. There's nobody even outside anymore. We went over this in a previous thing.
My pecking bird toy connected to the TV remote. It's merrily pecking away and keeping the TV on for me.
I wonder where we could use this. Well, never mind. I'm sorry for trying. I'm sorry for having a good idea, game.
It's firmly locked from the inside.
Is that filth? It looks like a logo of some sort that I don't recognize. Is there a remote here? These are definitely sexual aids, right? I mean, a test tube that would probably hurt if it broke in you. That thing there? A collar? I know what people are like. I use the internet.
I have no use for rubbish. There's enough of it in my apartment. All he ever does is watch TV. He must be the most normal guy in the city.
Well, he's not sitting on anything, so he might be fine. If he's standing while watching television all the time, or just sitting on a crate back there or something, probably alright. He's probably just angry because of the way things are.
Hello, nice day.
It's a terrible day.
Oh, just trying to be friendly.
Well, go and be friendly somewhere else.
Do you have a remote for this TV so I can try it out?
Why? It works. Can't you see that?
But I want to try the other channels.
What for? Oh, never mind. Wait here. I'll go and find it.
Yay! Oh, this is eerily similar to how I move around.
What's this here for?
I don't know, pick it up.
I can reach that hatch now.
What hatch? What the hell are you talking about? There was a hatch? Thanks, game. That's actually very pleasant that you didn't make me figure that out on my own. Ooh, I like the whistling. Oh, I remember this whistling from, I think, the very first episode. The very first, as if there hasn't only been 3, including this one. This would go crazy as a ringtone in 2004. Oh, it's an ancient television set and an ornament. Yeah, that's definitely an ornament.
I wouldn't know what to do with it.
I don't buy that for a second, Kent. Oh! I'll stop. There's something back there. A mallet!
I got it. A lovely balanced mallet.
I could probably break down the wooden slats with that. Could I use this old-timey TV?
This is far too ancient to actually work.
I'm sure you can still find ones that work that look like this. I've never seen one. They're kind of pretty. And really, does anybody need more than an 8-inch screen? Yes, Kent. Yes! Feel that rage coursing through you and use it to get things done. Strange lights. Is this the machine? It's gonna break, isn't it? Well, this broadly seems like a better place to be, right? Oh my god! That is an amazing piece of art. That's going on the thumbnail.
Aw, the poor little thing. Someone strung him up and left him to die. Let him down. Anyway, this wire may come in handy later.
I think this is the only time I have truly felt a connection to Kent. When I was a kid, I would have trouble throwing things out, old shoes or a carpet or whatever, because I felt maybe they would feel bad. It's just something in my brain really latched onto a sort of weird imaginary identity for inanimate objects.
I'll give him a big hug. Oh, his eyes just fell out. Gruesome.
Well, now I've got a teddy and some teddy eyes. Something about the voice acting in that segment really endeared me to Kent. I now genuinely dislike Kent about 20% less. That's all it takes. Just a little bit of a character moment.
I bet there's something useful in here. It won't budge.
Oh, are we gonna have to rewire some nightmare stuff? That's fine, I guess. We won't electrocute ourselves at all.
I have it.
This looks like the outside world, right? And that's the door. Ah, I understand where we are.
This is bricked up good and tight. I guess there's no way out.
Oh, this one opens. Oh, I don't know how to do circuitry in real life. I dropped out of metalwork pretty quickly. I dropped out just before they started doing all the fancy robotic stuff, and we're still on hammering plate metal. Oh, there's a bulb, like a loose one. You can tell it's different colors to the rest.
Okay, I can unscrew it.
And a cylinder, hopefully not stuck in an M&M's tube.
This must be some kind of turbine or generator.
Get this started up. I don't know about this. I don't know how this is going to help, really. I feel like this will only hinder our plans if this is up and running better. I can't even really remember what that guy was talking about, what Saul's goal was here. Main things in the stadium, I can't remember what this is.
This is where the mood magnet circuits are fed from the turbine. My work begins here.
Use the wires.
Short-circuiting, that was easy.
Alright, and now use this wire.
Okay, the wire's firmly attached. Now I need to connect it to a power source. Shouldn't be difficult in a power station.
I don't know. A light bulb?
I don't really know what to do with it.
Neither do I, friend. Wire to power source. Maybe light bulb slot? Bulb pins.
The contact's where the light bulb connects to.
Okay. Use the wire on this.
Excellent!
Oh, I'm good.
The circuit board has power now, and my work is nearly done.
God, I'm good at games. I just frightened myself.
The wires are crossed now, but that circuit looks dead.
I don't know how to solve that one, friend. A splint?
This thing might have a use. I'd be normal if I knew what it was. I don't really know what to do with it.
How so? Can I just spin this cylinder manually?
I don't want to touch that.
Fair enough. Oh, there's just a button here right there.
Oh, nothing happened. What a letdown.
Well, I see a slot. Well, put something in the slot. I don't know. Thought I'd picked up everything around here, but maybe not. I hope I have, because there's nothing else to do. Teddy eyes in the slot?
Hey, these roll nicely into
What?
the coin slot.
Why would they do that? How would teddy eyes, which are usually like marbles, fit in a coin slot? What's wrong with you? Whatever, push the button. I'm done questioning adventure game logic. That way lies only insanity.
Whoa, action, wow, we have power. All systems go.
I'm just glad we have so few items that wasn't that long a time to try and error.
Hey, what's happening? Let me out!
Bye, Kent. Ah, boo.
Oh man, this just isn't my day.
Run?
The wires are crossed now, but that circuit looks dead.
I think you might have had a stroke, Kent. That man might be dead now as well. We might have actually committed some sort of manslaughter. Oh god, the cops are here. Is that a ghost? I have no idea what I'm meant to be looking at here. I feel I should probably avoid those police. I don't know if there's a way of doing that.
This is one substantial slab of metal. Would you believe me if I said it was locked?
Is that... That's not Mustache Man, is it? I see a yellow hat and a pipe. Is that Mustachioed Man? Is anybody in... Oh, Jesus!
It's a Norm Trooper's truck. I reckon they have a prisoner in the back of it. I further suspect it might be my fellow adventurer, Di.
How would... What? So I'm guessing this is broken down because they crashed into my debris?
It's locked, but I can hear a couple of Norms inside.
Yeah, they've definitely seen you. Could we firebomb it? Like make a petrol bomb or something?
This is the sole air intake for the truck. Our city has no concept of functional design.
What, it's airtight in there? Oh. Oh. Why does this game have some sort of obsession with smearing excrement on people? I'm gonna have to put that in the air vent, aren't I? I've mentioned this before. I can handle any gore, any unpleasant imagery, anything really that'll make you uncomfortable. It doesn't affect me at all, really. Gross out, like toilet humor, that grosses me out to the point where I may gag at this.
That's disgusting. Ugh, I'm not shaking hands with you.
Kent is a horrible little freak, but even he doesn't want to pick that up with his bare hands. Where did all this come from? This wasn't here like 2 minutes ago.
Someone's made a start at clearing up my mess.
How long was I unconscious? Why aren't I in prison again? I'm very confused. Alright, is there some sort of... I don't know, a rubber pipe. Immediately I found something. I was thinking some sort of tennis ball launcher that like you see at dog parks. But this might do.
What am I supposed to do with it?
You know.
I've got it now. Yeah, I could connect this pipe between the wall vent and the truck air intake.
Oh, it's just sort of poisonous fumes. I don't have to put defecate in it at all.
I don't believe it, Norm. Have you been eating bean brunch foods again? I haven't, man. I was keeping quiet. I didn't want to bring it up. There's little point in causing aggravation when we're locked together in this truck all day. Now please be quiet and try to control your emissions. It was not me, Norm. Leader Paul will hear of this disgusting incident if his nose doesn't detect it first, that is. You did. I didn't, man. Why not just come clean, eh? You've got a backside like the top of a brown sauce bottle, you. You can
Oh,
talk.
that's
Smells like it's stewing in
absolutely
here.
horrific, that imagery.
Oh no. I think I'm gonna spew. Please be quiet, oh revered colleague. If it gets much worse, I might know. Oh, that's it. I can't hold back any longer. Sorry, mate, but you've asked for this. Oh, you've barfed on me uniform, man.
I'm so glad you cannot see my face in this moment. I'm genuinely grimacing. I didn't need to hear Nazi Ant and Deck talk about vomiting into each other's laps. That was absolutely horrible. I mean, this is still locked, right? No, it isn't! Okay. Hey, you're not dead somehow. It didn't hit nothing important.
How are you?
A bit shaky, son. That sure was a foul smell you subjected me to. Near knocked me clean out.
I'm sorry, old friend. Let's go before other norms arrive. Hi, everyone. I bumped into
The
an
gang's
old
all
friend.
together.
Hi, you're back. How are you feeling?
I just want to sleep.
No time for that. Go and help Brian with his measurements. I believe he's on his way to the ordinary outpost.
You sure are a hard taskmaster, Miss Heather. See y'all later.
What's with the long faces? I got Dye out. We all accomplished our missions.
Saul's a little downhearted. Blowing up the mood transfer substations hasn't had the expected or desired effect.
Destroying the mood pumping stations must have made some difference.
There is no discernible difference. Everything seems pretty much as it was before.
Where do we go from here, then? Do we just give up?
Saul has another theory. It concerns the Pollutatron, that huge, smoke-belching structure you passed on the roof of the ordinary outpost just before our beloved founder Dye gave his life for our cause.
What about it?
We must somehow gather enough dried flowers to cover up that terrible wallpaper. If my rich uncle visits, he won't understand your complete allergy to seafood.
He's mulched.
Quite. I think what Saul is saying is that we should attempt to destroy it. Something is happening to his mind, Ken. I think he spent too long in the mood filter. I think his faculties are decaying very rapidly now he has left the mood filter.
So
Oh,
our
he's got
savior
dementia?
is destined to be a drooling vegetable?
That's about the size of it, Ken. We will have to make do with the resources we have. We've come too far to turn back now.
I think he's fairly evil, but no one deserves that. That's pretty depressing.
This new deodorant increases sweat dispersion by up to 50%. It's been tested thoroughly on fish with more than satisfactory results.
A missile, Kent. We have to prepare a missile which can strike at the very heart of Paul's schemes.
What exactly do I need to do this time?
I need some explosive toxic substance, a detonator, and something to make a long tube out of.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
It will let the rest of the world see what has been going on beneath that pall of soot that has hung over the city for so long. It will also remind the people what the sun looks like and the beneficial properties it possesses.
Hey, we're gonna see the sun, right? Just in time for Paul's mighty meeting up at the stadium.
I need a tube. Oh, hell, oh. Well, I'm very happy you're doing okay. He's enjoying himself. Nude. I guess we shouldn't pull that out of his head. Where the hell am I? Where are we? Would a traffic cone do for the missile cap?
No thanks. I wouldn't fancy a swim in here. Mr. Otter doesn't seem to mind it, though.
There's an otter? There is an otter! Hello, Mr. Otter. What's in the spooky basement? Lots and lots of cobwebs. Oh! This is the bin. There's a door. Was this here that whole time? Genuinely don't know. I'll be honest, I don't even know where to start with this next thing.
I need some toxic explosive substance, a detonator, and something to make the shell of the rocket.
The only places I can travel are the mall, the street, the flat, the factory, and the den. So I guess we'll literally just bounce around these. I will fast forward this or just skip it wholesale if it's not interesting. I'm gonna be looking around for some tubes. Oh my god, that scared the Christ out of me. This is still happening? It's not irredeemable though, like it seems alright. Like this side is pretty much intact. The puppies and gliders are even still here. It's all fine.
Wary as I am, I can't leave a chick in a fix. I got it. I can't reach it from here.
What do you mean you can't reach it from here? Oh Christ, am I gonna have to use these as steps? Oh god, the controls are not great for this.
I can't reach it from here.
Yes, you can, Kent.
Aha! I can grab it now.
Oh.
This appears to be bits of blown up cracker crates. I'll just take 3. They can't be much more use than that.
What an oddly specific thing to say. Now can I steal from the till? No, it won't let me. Most of this is untouched. Most of this is fine. They could move back in tomorrow. The shops were closed anyway. It's not like they're missing much. This could work as a explosive for the missile. I don't think a single firecracker's gonna do it necessarily, but maybe. Everything else, I don't think you're gonna build a missile out of wood and rubber, but we found some items. I don't think there's anything left in here. God, please don't let there be anything left in here. I have checked every nook and cranny. Next area, I guess. We might be back. Also, I don't really like the sound of fireworks, so I want to leave. This feels like somewhere there would be big tubes of metal. These are kind of big. You could weld these paint drums together.
I couldn't push it, let alone lift it.
No, there's some petrol and whatever an oxyacetylene torch is.
It's a big bullet-shaped canister full of welding gas.
That sounds like a missile, doesn't it? Where are you bringing this into? Oh! I don't know what you've just done. Smash this into the river? This doesn't feel good.
I almost lost a finger and 2 kneecaps the last time I tried that. It goes no further or I quit.
I don't know, where's it pointing? I assume the nozzle's there. Is it gonna smash this into the sea? Oh, it's a sprite, which means it faces wherever I'm facing. I don't know where it's facing then, canonically. This is the problem with 2.5D games. Ooh. Oh, this doesn't seem...
When I'm finished, I'm gonna tell my agent to get me some safer games.
Boo! We don't support lazy meta humor in this. I really enjoy seeing Kent get hurt. I said I was more endeared to him. Not totally, though.
Each has a small sign saying danger, toxic, explosive.
That's
There's
what we
a
need.
small skull and
That's
crossbones,
specifically
too.
what she asked for. It's almost like this was designed. These are also really heavy. Don't click it, you idiot! What are you doing? Oh, yeah, I understand. This'll flow it down.
No way! The last one sank without a trace.
Oh, I guess that's not what we were meant to do. Okay, have I ruined myself then? There's still 3 or 4. I've been wandering around here for a while, so I've looked at a hint. Now that I come back from the hint, I realize that it says it right in front of me. We're meant to make a raft, apparently.
Raph, those people must be crazy. Falling in that chemical soup can't be good for the complexion. Hey, where's that thing gone in such a hurry? Maybe I'd better go and find it.
That will tell me, which we had already figured out because we're not incredibly dense. Look, I'm dense, but I'm not an infant. We saw the river flowing in this area.
Here's that drum I dumped in the river at the factory. Looks like the current brings things here. That's lady luck for you. I can use this rope, these planks, and those drums to make a raft.
I'm not going to be too enraged at this one because it does broadly make sense. I wouldn't trust this for a second. Those planks don't even look like they're fastened on top. And these ropes look like they'll come apart to the top of a hat. Oh god. God, do I put this in the river first or do I put the gas canisters on it first? If I was doing this, moor it to this, lower it down, make sure it floats, then load up the gas canisters, then send it down. That's what I would do. Careful, hurry, grab it. For the love of Christ, grab it! There we go, okay. Now get the gas canisters on it.
I can't. They're too heavy and awkward to lift, but I may be able to roll them.
Well, just do that then! Don't make... You knew what I was attempting with that! You don't... Game! A crisp 2 frames per second there.
The raft's a little lower in the water than it was, but it'll float.
Can I get on it? Shouldn't I just cut it loose from the rope and then just send it? Use raft? No, I'm getting on! This is extremely poor planning. Otter, save me.
Hiya, I managed it.
Great, Kent. You seem to have everything.
Do
I'll
I?
get to work right away. There's no time to waste.
Tubes, fuel, and what else was it? I can't remember. Okay, that'll work. Good for it. I didn't even bring the traffic cone. I love the green screened explosion. Yay!
Everyone, I remembered what I couldn't. I have a backup of my mind in my labs.
Yeah.
It will be somewhere under the stadium. Someone must go and get it. Restore me back to my original condition, and I could be a great help.
So, you want me to fetch this brain backup device of yours, huh, Saul?
That's right, Kent. You swim along now.
I knew you'd say that.
You're my hero, Kent. Would you do that? We will all be there at the stadium. You'll recognize us because we will all be wearing disguises. Oh, and good luck. We will see you there. We won't be able to talk to you, though.
Just get under the stadium, lad. I'm sure you'll find it.
Oh, could you take Brian's guitar with you?
Is
He
Brian
made it
colouring
himself.
on the
He
floor?
needs it smuggling onto the stage from beneath.
Anything else? You want me to take a few pictures, show a few kids around?
No, just take Brian's guitar, deliver it to the stage, and get Saul's brain back for him. We can then confront Paul in front of all the population of the city. Let's see what he makes of that.
Easy. I mean, I'm sure it won't be nightmarishly difficult or anything. Oh, it's big out here. I guess it would be. I've never really been to a stadium. I don't really go to concerts and I don't like sports, so there's never really been a reason. That's your classic fascist imagery right there. Red and black, also great colour scheme. Over 10,000 detained at Memorial Stadium. Paul cracks down on crazies. Leader Paul last night gave the order to detain 10,000 citizens, all held under the Prevention of Subversion Act. The move follows several recent incidents, which have seen blue pen population figures explode. This feels a little prescient, but I don't want to think about the real world right now. Hello friends, it is I.
I think I prefer to avoid them. I'm a fugitive now, and fraternizing with the enemy is sure to get me arrested. Look, you lost your goggles. You should go down there wearing mine as your punishment.
I don't like it in places like that. It's way too dark. There might be dangerously different citizens lurking in the shadows. There could be thousands.
Yeah, since the sun came out, the mood in the city has been very different.
So, are we both agreed? We just stay here and make sure no one goes down or comes up the hole.
Affirmative.
Okay, so we need to get in that hole. Also, yeah, I forgot, we're seeing the sky for the first time.
I see trees of green and skies of blue.
Can I just go in the hole? Can I do something to spook them? Oh, there is switches. Is this like a fuse box? It's a really bad habit that I have in adventure games, and I do it all the time, where I'll notice something, go, I'll come back to that, and then go off and then forget about it. Also, I don't examine things, like the look at command is so valuable, because this prick might say, oh, that seems useful, I can use this with it.
Ouch, that's live.
It's daytime, what are you doing? Are you 4? They're not sending their best. I don't know if I want to go in the hole. Woo! Okay, we need to go under the lift. Oh, that's them! I mean, these are not disguises. They're all just wearing beards or whatever.
If you so much as scratched my guitar, you're in for a very big break, Kent. Now get loose.
How do I get onto the stage?
I don't know, do I? But I'll be there when you work it out.
How do I get into the lab?
I've got more important things to worry about, Kenty. Like the chorus in this song I'm about to play. You do your job and leave me to do mine.
Thanks for your help.
It's okay, Kent, but don't take it for granted, right?
I hate you. They're doing a good job at that.
Di, it's good to see you up and about enjoying life.
It was only a scratch, son. You got to expect that sort of thing in our line of work. I'm proud of you, boy.
Oh, Di's like my father figure. I was genuinely a little sad when Di died.
Hello, Heather. You really should consider going blonde permanently.
Thanks, Kent.
I don't think
Not
it
a
suits
good
her.
idea to be seen with you right now. We're so close.
How do I get into the lab?
Saul will know more about that than me. Try not to look suspicious, Kent.
Thanks for your help.
Try to hurry, Kent. The suspense is irritating.
I know how you feel.
Whoa, not looking too good there, Saul.
I think he looks
You
alright.
okay?
I'm fading fast, Kent. Hurry and get the concert started. Then we'll attend to my problem.
How do I get into the lab?
There must be a secret wall, Kent. Find where the strangeness converges. That's where I'll be.
Thanks for your help.
I'm doing my best, son.
Oh, I do feel sorry for him. I mean, in some ways it's a fitting punishment. Norm!
Norm, how's your day been? Still pleased with your newfound worldview?
I certainly am, son. I feel fine. I'm just looking forward to the turn, the act, the band. This is the first festival I've been to. Such a feeling of warmth and well-being and sharing and caring. You know, for the first time in my life, I feel emotionally moist.
I don't like that you said that.
Thanks for your help.
Hey, no problem. And if there's anything, you ever, kind of like wanna, talk about, well, come and see your Uncle Norm.
I find him more annoying than I was expecting. So we're looking for a secret door. I mean, there's a regular door. Might be painted on, never mind. Also, mic checks just irrationally make me angry. I work at a radio station and do live broadcasts and make YouTube videos. The amount of times I hear the words testing 1, 2 on a daily basis, it would make anyone scream. So I have just this aversion to hearing that line. Ooh, some goggles. Oh, I can go into the thing with the goggles. These are probably night vision goggles. See, this is what I'm talking about. I completely forgot that shaft was there. I walked past it and it completely left my mind. Went out of the temporary memory in my brain.
Emergency suits. In case Paul calls a formal dinner or something?
Those are huge speakers. Is it the Who have the record for loudest concert? I think it deafened some people. I don't really understand that. Not the loudness, but listening to the Who. That's overstating it. They have a good album.
I'm a little afraid of the dark, but here goes.
Ooh. It suddenly turned into Thief the Dark Age. Oh, it's very dark. Hang on, let me use my goggles. That doesn't feel good. Do I need a battery? God damn it. I mean, I can sort of see. It's very dim, but kind of maze-like. Maybe I should find the battery.
I might be able to lever them with something.
The guitar?
Right idea, I think, but it looks way too dark back there. I need a light before I go any further in these tunnels. This thing might have a use. I'd be normal if I knew what it was, though.
Game locking me out of progress, even though I'm smirked. Get up that shaft, please. Where the hell am I going to find a battery? After stumbling around for a while, I went for another hint, because I could not find a battery. You have to find a brick in the dark. It said in order to find the battery, you have to find a brick in the dark. Now, I don't know what we do once we have this brick. Even though it said I'm not going any further, there were the bars that I was just at, I'm not going any further in the dark without a light. You have to keep going further in the dark without a light. You have to find your way through here and find a brick.
Got it.
Keep an eye out for something brickable.
Why are they here? To stop people getting in, or to stop hellish freaks from getting out?
There's a battery in the ceiling.
Tiny energy cells, admired for their compact design, no doubt.
Okay.
I can't reach them up there. I can't reach them up there.
What do you mean you can't reach them up there? Hole! Brick! Hole?
Yes, it fits that hole nicely. I think I've made a step.
It has now stepped over the line for me into obscure nonsense, I'll be honest. That made me very slightly mad. Luckily, this isn't a maze, so I think we can just go back. I don't think he'll want to go through any of these other slimy bears.
Great! The power indicator has gone to the full mark.
I'd love if they were broken, the batteries. Oh.
Yeah, I can see great in the dark now.
It looks awful. It looks very greenish and brown. Looks like there's natural gas filling the area. Don't light a match. This is gonna ruin the guitar. Ugh. I wasn't expecting you to do that, I'll be honest. I thought you were gonna use it as a crowbar, but that's fine too. What is... Oh, there's some hallucinations. Oh, this is filling with gas. Oh no. There's so much carbon monoxide in my lungs. Oh Christ. Are these real?
Rats! I know it's cliched and illogical to be afraid of something so small, but I am. So there! I won't have them biting my toes. Ouch!
But you picked up a rat in a box earlier, and you loved him, because he was a lovely friend.
More weird floaty things, like the ones in the mood filter. They feel a little warm.
Are these the ideas then? Hang on, this might be the secret door that the guy was talking about. There's a wall here that obviously looks different.
I'm sure it opens, but how?
And I just moused over something called slab there, so if I walk on this slab... that's very annoying. Something slabbed.
Access? Access to what?
I assume the end of the stage? Oh, maybe it is a maze. I'm upset by this.
These cables have got a life of their own. There must be miles of that stuff. I just coil it up and throw it over my shoulder.
Okay, you don't need to be mean. I'm just trying my best.
Ow! These things are just not going to let me pass.
Okay, the rats are real and they are biting. I think I might be full of carbon monoxide though, because I don't think they're actually wearing clothes. Can't go through there. Looks like some sort of beaver dam. I am so lost. Oh, a padlock. And there's a little friend! Hello!
That alligator is chained to the wall. So, hello, Mr. Alligator.
It just didn't feel like finishing that sentence.
I have nothing to undo it with. I'm not sure I want to either.
Use the splint.
This thing might have a use. I'd be normal if I knew what it was, though.
Shut up.
A monster cable! Carrying strange thoughts around the city. Looks like some have gone AWOL.
Why is it so dark in here? I have the goggle... What? I think I'm going to at least play it like this is hallucinations. Because otherwise, this is where the game jumps the shark for me. Weird but charming into something else.
This guy seems to be the sensei for those ninja turds. I'm sure it opens, but how?
I need to weigh something down here, obviously. Use the teddy bear.
What am I supposed to do with it?
Use the slightly damaged guitar.
It's out of tune anyway.
Use the splint.
This thing might have a use. I'd be normal if I knew what it was, though.
Use the rubber pipe.
What am I supposed to do with it?
I don't... Lovely. No.
Brian will understand. It's for a good cause.
You're just breaking the guitar open? That can't be what I meant to do. A totally thrashed guitar. I wish you hadn't done that.
Oops. Even if I survive all this, I'm a dead man.
It's another wall.
This wall sounds as hollow as Paul's promises.
Try using the smashed up guitar on that one. That one actually worked, holy Christ. Yay!
Cool! An elevator to the center of the earth.
I assume the lift goes up to the stage, right?
The door moves a little, but I'm not quite strong enough to open it.
Use the axe again.
Oops! Even if I survive all this, I'm a dead man.
No, never mind. Okay, so we do need some sort of pry bar then. I can just keep doing this, apparently. I can just break open all these bars. Really? Oh, we're back here with the brick in the wall.
Hey, the sign slides into the wall when pushed. What's that noise?
Oh my god, I've been walking around for so long. I was really on the verge of looking up another hint because it's been... I've been walking around these sewer tunnels for 6 or 7 minutes. What did that do? Did that open the secret door?
Hey, the sign slides into the wall when pushed. Even if I survive all this, I'm a dead man.
There's another section of wall. How many different walls are there?
This wall section looks a little suspicious. There's a forgotten room back here.
Roof brace. What's a roof brace?
A rusty yet sturdy roof support. I don't think anyone will miss it.
I don't even really know what it is. Ooh!
I may have attracted unwanted attention with that last cavalier move.
Do I have the roof? I do have the roof brace.
This all came crashing down when I borrowed that roof brace. That's what I call clumsy. I can't see a use for it. It just doesn't want to open. It's way too heavy and awkward.
Oh, we might be back there then. That's fine, because I don't know how to open that. Are you joking? Maybe there'll be a key at some point. Bye. How the hell do I use a roof brace on? It's a new item. I'm going to use it on literally everything I can interact with.
Hey, the sign slides into the wall when pushed. What's that noise?
Oh, I'm guessing both of these opened it and I could just use it on either one. That's my hunch. I don't think this does anything different, because it sounded like the same noise. But who knows, maybe they just didn't have the noise budget. Hey, never make me do anything like that again. Do you mean like a cloned meat brain? Or do you mean some sort of cool digital brain? Not that a cloned meat brain wouldn't be cool, I suppose.
It appears to be a Norm Trooper's badge. An old one, too, like the ones in modern history books. I guess the Norms were responsible for this mess. I got it. Kinda heavy.
The only thing I can think of that would be useful for. Back in the factory, there was a room that I couldn't get into, and the guy kept saying, "Show me the badge." But that was forever ago. Would they make me do that? Oh, why wouldn't they?
You have not been here. What a weird poster.
Take it.
Pointless. I'll rip it down.
Okay. It's a brain! Okay. And a safe.
An old data safe. Or unsafe, judging by its present condition. Now I'll never know what Saul keeps in his drawers.
That's a rude question to ask. It should be offered freely. Like food in the Fey realm.
Some kind of machine with a brain inside. This has to be what I'm looking for. What, from here? Get real.
Well, how the hell am I supposed to get through it?
I should be able to squeeze through here.
Usually when that happens, I can just walk. I don't blame myself for that one.
Got it. Man, it's heavy.
How much does a brain weigh? I don't think that much. Only a few kilos, surely.
I'll leave them here.
An axe. An axe has a use. I can kill some people with it.
I feel a lot safer down here already.
Anything else? I am feverishly examining every room I go into now because I'm so sick of missing things.
The brain machine is too large to fit through the hole. Now what?
Smash it open. Or smash down the hole? Smash down the... Use the axe on something until something happens. Oh my god, I'm starting to feel faint.
I can just slip this brain out of here and into my pocket.
Put me somewhere safe as soon as possible.
I don't know if brains can talk. This is Big Mountain rules. I guess I might need some sort of Tupperware tub?
I should be able to squeeze through here.
Oh, I think I know what to do. My brain's ticking. If this works, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, because it means that my brain is starting to work along the same wavelength as an adventure game developer. That crate, could I axe that open? I might be put in a home.
Yeah, I can probably pick the lock with my axe.
Oh no. I mean, what was in that? I don't know what that was for.
Let's have a look inside. Uh-huh. Some kind of suit. This may come in handy.
What? I'm sure, again, I've cut out a lot of this. I've been recording for easily 2.5 hours at this point. But I have said the word, what? In that exact tone, probably 30 or 40 times. Why is there a suit?
A black PVC suit with snaps and fastenings all over it. Kinky. The label says emergency suit. Protects wearer from most types of adversity.
Oh, so it's gonna be safe for the brain. Again, my brain's on the same wavelength. I'm lost, by the way. Don't know where I'm going.
Here goes. Gotta be quick.
Put me somewhere safe as soon as possible.
I don't like that at all. That is absolutely horrible. I hope we're zipping that up and like wrapping him in it.
I should be able to squeeze through here.
Because this is a little man. That's what you are. You're a brain. So this is a guy. We're just holding a guy, a little man in our arms. And not in a hot way like that might imply. I don't know how to get up either. Well, I guess maybe the axe can... Oh, Jesus.
Down there, whoever you are. Being underground is not normal.
Maybe now we can pry open the door to that lift? Anybody remember where that lift was?
No, I have to take it back to Saul's body.
Oh, you're killing me. Hang on.
Okay, I'll release the sign. I reckon I can jack the door open with this.
I feel no joy. There's no happiness in my heart from that. Because what you haven't seen is another 2 or 3 minutes of wandering. That's spry for an old man.
Is this the right floor for haberdashery?
No, the brain! Oh, that's not great. Eat it. He's gonna transfer himself into Paul, I guess. That was remarkably easy and also makes no sense. Sorry about your guitar, by the way. It doesn't really have any strings anymore. Oh, no, it's fine. Never mind. Oh my. I hope there is no more plot and it is literally just this as the ending. I hope it's just cuts to black in a second after this. We have war criminals in here! Get them out! That scientician's a war criminal! I can't get over how fat Brian's axe is either. It is. We get no congratulations. We get no follow-up or epilogue. It's just everybody dance. Like Shrek 2. As the best possible ending. An ending that, to be honest, makes barely any sense. Why was he able to electrocute his brain into Paul at the same time as dying? When did that come up? Whatever. You know what it is? It's radical and bodacious. That's what it is. Now, speaking of Shrek 2, Ricky Martin was the director of the intro sequence. Tony One Pint Willis worked on this. Can you tell this is an English game, pretending to be American? Thanks, Wayne Laybourne, for that funky dancing, and Craig Hiley. Rick Gremlin Interactive. I mean that sincerely, I actually really liked this game. As bizarre as it is. Epilogue? Oh god, that's very unpleasant. Beautiful. Just kicks me to desktop. Well, thank you for watching Normality. It's very rare that I do a series. It's very rare that I do more than one part of anything nowadays. So this was something special. I'm glad I finished it. I don't really have anything to add that wasn't in the first 2 parts, to be honest, but I mean, it's stupid. It's a stupid resolution to a stupid plot in a stupid game. But it's charming pretty much all the way through, except when it's doing gross out humor like vomiting on the camera or smearing someone in excrement, or having a rat coach some dancing piles of filth. The rest of it, sure. I liked laughing along with Kent and his 90s antics. This might be the most 90s game I've ever played. And I play a lot of games from the 90s. I think this wins out as the most emblematic of a certain type of nonsense 90s counterculture. This feels like a midpoint between Bill and Ted and Fight Club. It has that Gen X, dude, we don't care about anything, but you know, this vague sense of like freedom and free speech and whatever. The 60s, but more aimless. I don't want to be a normie, dude. It's not tubular enough. Oh, I kind of love that this game exists. I didn't even use that many hints. I think this is an okay example of an adventure game because most of the puzzles make some sense. There was only 3 or 4 times throughout this game, and it's taken me many hours, that I needed a hint, which in adventure game parlance is actually quite good. Most of them need more than that. A lot of the time, adventure game developers seem to resent you wanting to play and finish their game and experience their story. It's like they actually resist it. As weird as this game is in its visuals and its presentation, it's relatively playable and holds up quite well. Even the weird control scheme grew on me. It's fine. It's perfectly serviceable. Still don't really like Kent. Go check it out. I'm recommending it, and I'm confident that there are more ways to do puzzles. Because sometimes, as I was looking up hints, I would glance back at previous areas I've been, and I didn't recognize any of it really. It seemed like there was whole other paths that you could take on various stages that I just never encountered. I did notice, every so often, the game would just empty out your inventory because you had accumulated so much trash, and I don't think I used half of it. There must have been so many more things we could do, like alternate ways to get through areas. I just found the path of least resistance, I suppose, because I am a fool. So I'd recommend checking it out, see if anything's different for you. Maybe play the Corey Feldman version.
I've no use for it now. It's empty. I should be able to squeeze right through here. I can just slip this brain out of here and right into...
Put me somewhere safe as soon as possible.
Or not. Anyway, thank you for watching so much. Thank you for watching through this little mini-series. It's been 3 episodes, but that counts. If you did enjoy this video, thank you so much. There are plenty more on the channel. Some of them aren't Normality. I also have memberships available on this channel for just €1 a month, the lowest price I can set before YouTube gets mad, where you can find extra videos, shorter ones on even more obscure games. There'll be 1 extra video a week as long as I have time, so I would recommend checking that out. It helps. I also stream on Twitch 3-4 times a week, depending on when I find the time, 1 to 4 PM Irish time. Go watch that as well. It's unedited, but you get to speak to me and see my face. Those are probably not selling points. And do the like and subscribe and comment and all that kind of thing, the stuff that helps the algorithm. Regardless of what you do, thank you so much once again for watching, and I hope to see you for the next one.